Hey guys, just a quickie here. Something that Dave Wendell on Bushcraft on Fire had on his one of his recent videos. That's the cup. The bottom look like the sides do. Right. This stuff's what he recommended. Never dull. It works. I mean, that's almost spotless. Not quite, but almost. I imagine with a little bit of more rubbing if I really wanted to. I could have tried to get this in the camera. Where is it going? Didn't put the lid on there because I was going to clean something for you. Anyway, never dull. Stuff's pretty good. And something else is nice about it. Let me show you real quick. Just a little piece off of here because I don't want to waste a lot of it. Just on this demonstration. Don't move it out of the way. Cigarette lighter. Piece of Never dull. Check this out. Can't even hold it in your finger. You hold it in your fingers, you're gonna get burned. Whoops. Try to get it in the camera. Okay, it's in the camera. Stuff burns for a few minutes. Imagine a bigger piece you use, longer it would burn, but this is gonna burn plenty long enough to put some stuff on top of it to make a fire. I don't know. Something I'm playing with today, this afternoon. I'm thinking this stuff might make a good substitute for char cloth, maybe. Put that in there. It'll light up. David Wendell on Bushcraft on Fire lit this stuff up, cleaned a couple of blades, knife blades, lit this stuff up, threw it in a creek he was sitting next to. It's still burning. And then he took it out of the creek, shook the water out of it, wrung it out a little bit, and lit it again. And it burnt. So it's waterproof. Or at least water resistant anyway. So I give a shout out to David Wendell at Bushcraft on Fire for posting this stuff up on a video. Now to show you to clean this nasty this stuff. Now I usually don't keep my stuff clean. I could care less, really. This black stuff here is not going to hurt anything. It's just, makes it look like crap, but it's not going to hurt anything. I usually don't keep my stuff clean. This stuff I was more interested in for a fire starter than anything. But grab a chunk of it and start rubbing. When you see it's taking that stuff off, and if I really wanted to put the work into it, I could probably clean this entire cup. But again, this ain't gonna hurt the performance of the cup. So I really don't care whether I clean them or not. Is that in the film? Yeah, that's there. You can see the black stuff on it. I got the camera set on a tripod on top of the table I'm working on, so I'm trying to make sure I gotta look at the screen at a kind of a weird angle. And then try and figure out if I'm in the frame or not. But as you can see, it works. Now it's cleaning this stuff, loosening it up, but it's still kind of smearing it. So if you're one of these guys that one of these people that like to keep your equipment clean and don't mind putting the work and time into it and effort, need a rag too. Wipe it off real good with a rag. And depending on what you're going to use your equipment for, you might even want to wash it. The directions say to wash it, but with soap and water. But again, I don't particularly care if my equipment looks like that. It's going to look like that again when I put it in the fire, right? Why worry about it? And even after you use it, lay in a frame here. Stuff lights up like a fuse. This is some burned stuff over here that I tried this with. See if I can get in the camera without. I'm just gonna wait till that burns down. It's creating black smoke. I don't know what it's mixed with, but probably have to be careful of fumes. But you know what? If you're starting a fire, you're gonna be outside anyway, right? Who cares about the fumes if you're outside? You got plenty of ventilation. What difference does it make? You know, this stuff might even be good for something like a fireplace or something like that. You got ventilation. You know, theoretically anyway, all the fumes are going to go up the smokestack. So I wouldn't worry about using a little bit of this stuff in a fireplace. I got one in my house. Been cold enough the past 3 or 4 nights too to turn it on. Throw some wood in there and crank it up. Stuff stinks. Doesn't smell good at all, but you can see how long that big old piece is burning. That's more than enough to get a flame going. I just might have to put some of this stuff on my kit. This would mean I wouldn't have to carry Vaseline or the cotton balls or dryer lint. What I usually do is I take my cotton balls and tubes of Vaseline you can get at the pharmacy. I don't mix my cotton balls or my dryer lint and put them in a Ziploc bag first. It's too messy, especially out in the woods. It's way too messy. So I usually take my dryer lint or my cotton balls, put them on a fire on my fire starter stuff, and then take the tube of Vaseline and squirt a bunch of it on a cotton ball or dryer lint, and then either use a lighter or my ferro rods, you know. Now I thought when I first lit a piece of this up, I thought that it might be making some char cloth. But I tried to relight it, even break it apart a little bit. Hopefully you can see this in the video. I'm sitting here breaking it up, and it's powder. It's literally turning to powder. I don't know if you can see that on my hands or not. But it's just powdery, so it doesn't make good char cloth, even though it's cotton. It's cotton impregnated with something, I don't know. The can doesn't say. Can doesn't say what it's impregnated with. Petroleum distillates. That's all it says. So, avoid prolonged, repeated contact with the skin. Yeah, right. I'll go and wash my hands. But yeah, you know, I mean, this stuff might be something to do to think about and have in your kit. All right. Here's my Grand Forks Bukes, and my Wetterling's axe. Why spend the money on something like that? These are just as good. Hopefully you can see that they have been heavily used on both sides. My little one, it's also been heavily used on both sides. So, again, the only thing I worry about with this kind of stuff and a little bit of rust that's on this thing is a cutting edge. You know, that's the only thing I worry about. A lot of times, you know, you use a stone and this stuff is going to come off the cutting edge right there. So, use a stone to sharpen it with. All right, let's see how it works. Lay the frame here. Yeah, no. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to readjust the camera because I can't see if I'm in a frame. Where is the axe? I can't see it. Alright, well, it's getting something off, but not a lot. Getting close to the edge there. Looks like I would need to scrub this with something else, steel wool or something, to get it shiny again. Well, it's never going to be shiny, but never was shiny. But anyway, didn't do too good on. It didn't do too well on the axe head, but like I say, I don't particularly care. So. I mean, they're tools. They're not works of art. So, anyway, that was a little disappointing, but hey, you know, that's fine. Like I say, that's my Wetterlings, or my Grand Fours Bukes axe, or whatever in the world those $150 high overpriced, I shouldn't say high priced, let's say overpriced axes are. I didn't take much off of that one either. But hey, it's a tool. It's not a work of art. Got some black stuff there. Maybe just dirt though. I don't know. It's not taking much off the head though. But hey, it worked for the can. Or for the cup. GSI, you know. Am I going to sit here and put work into cleaning that? Probably not. I got other things to do. That's not going to hurt the cup or the axe. Well, that's my show for today, guys. I just wanted to bring that up to the viewers. And give Dave Wendell at Bushcraft on Fire a shout out for posting that up on his one of his videos. I'm a big fan of his, and he's got a fantastic channel, Bushcraft on Fire. Go check it out if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching, guys.